Hey guys! Oh my gosh, I have not made a video on my channel and it has to be over 2 years. Like 2 years. How are you guys? Oh my gosh, so much has happened in the last 2 years. I am assuming you guys have seen something on either on our social media or over on our Daily Bumps family channel. But if you haven't, I'm pregnant! I'm pregnant with our third. And this is very exciting and terrifying and scary, and I just knew I had to make a video on my channel because it would be weird not to do a bump date. So yeah, to quickly catch you up, back in November of 2021, me and Brian decided to go ahead and remove my IUD. I had a copper IUD, it was working great, no issues, but I was like, I really wanted to have a baby. I was like, I'm ready, we're ready, let's do this. We spent the last couple years trying to figure out where we wanted to be and what we were gonna do, and wanted to sell our house, but we didn't know where to go, and so we kind of found a house. We're like, let's go for it. I went in there, by the way. They tried to remove the IUD and it had grown into my uterus. You know, something about me, just there's always some sort of issue with my uterus. I don't really know why, but apparently that's just how it is. Yeah, I had to have my IUD surgically removed. I guess that happened in like November, I think early November. By December, we were like, okay, this is the first month that we could get pregnant. Let's try to just natural family plan, see how good we are at it, and see if this is an option for us down the road when we've decided not to have any more babies, if natural family planning is like a good idea for us. I was like tracking my ovulation, I knew when to not and how to be careful of that, and we ended up not pregnant, and I was like, woohoo, we did it! Second month, it wasn't like a let's avoid it, but there wasn't like a okay, let's make a baby. Sure enough, it basically just happened. I thought I was actually gonna ovulate in 4 days, but I ovulated a little bit early, and so I think I tested the next day after our like date night, and it was bright pink. I was clearly positive for ovulation, and I knew in that moment, I was like, knowing Brian, I'm pregnant. Anytime there's an idea or an option to be pregnant, I'm pregnant. That's pretty much what happens with me. I don't know if I've ever gone a month and wasn't like specifically not trying to get pregnant that I didn't get pregnant. That's how crazy fertile we are. So I pretty much knew I was pregnant. I was trying to be careful, like, you know though, like we might not be as fertile as we used to be, but I was like testing pretty much regularly to find out if I am, and sure enough, I'm pregnant. If you guys missed like the full way we found out, you guys can head over to our family channel and you can watch that. And then we told our family, we told my mom and my sister and the kids and everyone in the whole family. It was super, super exciting. I know a lot of you guys are wondering how I told my sister and my brother. I have a full story for that. My sister's been out of town, so I haven't been able to tell you guys the story, and I want to like film it with her. So be on the lookout for how my sister reacted. I do have a little bit of footage I think I can show you. And yeah, it's gonna be a really cute and fun video, so be on the lookout for that. But yes, now I'm pregnant, and I'm doing a bump date. It's so funny. This is a very, very different experience. Very different. With Ollie, I was scared, of course, because I had 2 previous pregnancies, and I was just so nervous. I was much younger, but pregnancy was like, at that point, I was just like, I know how, like, I'm pregnant, like, this is just what you do. You get pregnant, and it's hard, and you have a baby, and gosh, I was like so excited for everything. I was so excited for morning sickness and all of it, and then with Finn, I was a little bit more seasoned, and I was like, but still excited about it all. This one is such a different, terrifying experience. It's like, am I too old for this? I feel it just feels really different. I don't really know how to explain it, but now that I have 2 kids that are older, like I'm out of the baby stage. I'm no longer like, I can't wait for the baby stage. I am excited for the baby stage, but it's different. It's different. I know what to expect, and I know how hard it is. So it's definitely very different. I still have nerves when it comes to like pregnancy, but things are going really well. Baby's heartbeat is good. I'm not so nervous about pregnancy. I'm more like, how am I gonna do this emotionally? I don't even know. It's very interesting. But yeah, so I am about 8 weeks. So I haven't had an official scan to tell me like exactly how much the baby is measuring. According to my last period, I would be like 8 weeks and like 8.5 weeks or so. I had actually an ultrasound just 2 days ago, and the baby was measuring just a couple days below 7 weeks. So the baby could have, you know, implanted a little bit later, or just babies grow at different rates too. So I don't know exactly how far along I am, but I'm about in the 8-week mark. It feels like I've known for at least 8 weeks, I'll tell you that. I am so out of breath right now. Slow down. I haven't made a video in so long on this channel. It's nerve-wracking. I had to go back and like watch some of my old 8-week bump dates, because I was like, what do you talk about in bump dates anymore? I honestly still don't really know. Let's see. So I kind of talked about how I'm feeling emotionally. It's definitely a very different experience. I feel like hopefully as the further I get along in this pregnancy, I'll be able to explain it a little bit more. But I am having like morning sickness, and with Ollie, I was clearly just so excited because I just wanted to like be pregnant. I wanted to feel pregnant, and having morning sickness is the first signs that you're pregnant, and I was just so excited for it. And now I'm like, I don't want to have morning sickness. I don't want to be exhausted. It's like, it's different. I don't know, but I am having morning sickness. So about a week ago now, I have been like very nauseous. I have thrown up once. I was really hoping to avoid morning sickness and nausea. I was really hoping that, you know, a lot of the times that morning sickness can happen because you're like waking up early and you don't eat, and I'm like, I have 2 older kids now. They can almost take care of themselves. I can sleep in a little bit and then wake up and drink my coffee. I'll be energized, and then, you know, I had all these plans, and that has not really been the case. I can't really sleep past like 7:30. I wake up, I'm like, I gotta get stuff done. I can't drink coffee. I apparently have a coffee aversion, which is not part of my plan. I really wanted to drink my coffee, like something that's like so comforting to me. I didn't like coffee with Ollie and Finn, and so I always felt like, gosh, if I just drink coffee, I'd probably like have a lot more energy. But the smell of coffee right now is just, I hope that doesn't last forever. Definitely tired, which is okay, because like I said, I homeschool Ollie, so I can be pretty relaxed with my routine. Finn goes to school, we pick him up, but it's not like we have a super crazy schedule that I can't like take a nap. Brian's home a lot and can help me almost anytime I need him. You know, fatigue isn't so much the problem, it's the nausea plus the fatigue that makes it really hard. Been starting to get headaches. Yeah, it's just like all of these things. It's so hard because you're like, it is exciting that you're like you feel pregnant because all those symptoms are happening, but it's just hard. I feel like I'm like, no, I don't want this. I just want a baby. But yeah, so we have seen the baby now 2 times. We just go into like one of those cute like ultrasound places. We did the first one around like 6 weeks, and we saw the heartbeat. Baby was super small. And then we just went a couple days ago, saw the heartbeat again, which is so nice. We brought the boys to it, and I was a nervous wreck. I hate ultrasounds. Like, I mean, it's a love-hate relationship, obviously, because love them. They give you so much peace of mind and let you know that the baby's growing. But the lead up, the build up of that, is the heartbeat there? Is everything okay? Is so much for me, and obviously it's just from my past experiences. But I was like, I really wanted to bring the boys, and they wanted to see the baby, but I was like, how would I handle this? How would I almost would want to just like almost not react if there was a bad situation, and then deal with it when we got home so we can talk about it. I was very nervous about it. I had to go through that whole scenario in my head of how I was going to handle it if something bad was to be said. But thank goodness I know exactly what I'm looking for too. She put it right on there, and I saw the heartbeat right away, and I was like, oh, and I even said, I was like, it's just really nerve-wracking when you bring your kids. She's like, oh, I know, I totally understand. So that was really exciting. Got to see the baby again. And yeah, now I'm just kind of on a hunt for a doctor/midwife. I'm really leaning towards a midwife for this pregnancy, and there's so many options now. Gosh, when I was pregnant with Ollie and Finn, all I wanted was a midwife, and I could not find like one. I could find like just 1 or 2, and they were really rare. I had to end up driving to San Diego for both the pregnancies, and so I ended up having to drive like an hour and a half for doctor's visits and stuff like that. Now there's midwives everywhere, so I'm kind of in the process of finding a midwife. but I feel really relaxed when it comes to this pregnancy. I don't feel like I need to immediately get into a doctor. I don't feel like I immediately need to like have them do all this measuring. It's like pregnancy is so natural and it is fun and it's exciting, and I'm just gonna like be calm with it. I'm not going to go and get all this blood work done and all these things done. I don't really have a big desire to be surrounded by doctors this whole pregnancy, which was kind of my case with both Ollie and Finn. I was constantly in doctor's appointments and trying to get an ultrasound and trying to get them to measure. And I have all these like cute little ultrasound places I can go in if I ever need to see the baby, but I don't feel like I need this constant attention from a doctor. So I'm really looking forward to this pregnancy for that reason. I just feel a lot calmer. I feel like with my older age, I'm a little bit more relaxed, and obviously I want to make sure that the pregnancy is healthy and everything is going good. But yeah, I'm really excited to kind of have a midwife and a really like relaxed experience this time. I'll let you guys know how that all goes and like what we end up deciding to do as we go along this whole pregnancy. That is pretty much my update. I'm hoping comments are back on. It's been a long time since I've uploaded a video. If so, please leave any questions you guys have that I have missed or that you guys want to know what kind of videos you want from me, because apparently now I'm doing videos on my channel again. Let me know what you guys want, and make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. I do TikTok too, so you guys can go follow me over there and kind of watch some extra content too if you are ever bored. Give this video a big thumbs up if you're excited for baby number 3. We'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!